Welcome back to Vault Hunters. We are starting today's episode inside the vault because we are looking for an archive inside a dungeon. I switched up my gear from last time. I got this cool flower shield and I really like the robe too. We're looking for these rooms here, dungeons. Come on, let's roll something decent. Okay, hard is okay. These numbers right off the bat. Let's get over that one side. Somewhere in these dungeons there might be an archive room. Oh, come on. Trapped, really? There might be an archive room somewhere in these dungeons. It depends on the size of the dungeon, and I just kind of got to get lucky, but that is what we're looking for to complete the current quest. And I feel pretty lucky that I got a living chest one, too. That's really great. I actually think I want a couple of these heads. Those are nice decorations. I actually haven't gone very deep in any of these before. I don't know what an archive room looks like, and I don't know exactly how I'm supposed to use it, but I know it's used in some way for modifying my gear. Oh. Kind of close, Zach. Gotta be a little bit more careful. Oh, look at that. He's got a big beard. Is that a beard? I don't think that's necessarily a beard. Come on. Got him. Even if I don't find an archive in here, it'll definitely be worth it because there's a lot of knowledge in here, and knowledge is kind of the thing I want the most. That's what I use to unlock the mods, so I can unlock any of the storage mods. Really, what I want the most is create. Once I unlock create, I'm going to start building all of the automated farms for all of the materials to make crystals and really get myself set up for mid-game Vault Hunters. Is there any more to this dungeon? Is that it? Is that everything? Yeah, I think honestly that was like the whole dungeon. That was not very difficult, to be honest. Alright, there's definitely no archive in here, so I'll just have to find another dungeon. Alright, I just need to keep running vaults until I find a dungeon with an archive. Alright, we found another dungeon. It's got... Oh, sweet. Normal difficulty. Perfect. Except it's spiders. I don't like spiders. We're fine, we're fine. Oh my god. I hate spiders. God, they're so hard to hit. That is so hard to hit. Stop! God, they're so hard to hit. Oh, they're dropping poison. What? This is all up in the corner. That makes it a little easier. I think there was one more area, yep, up this rope. And again, I don't think there is an archive in this one. Oh, come on. I really gotta find another dungeon with 2 minutes left. Normal difficulty too? Oh, come on. Really? And it's got ornate chests in it. Oh, I don't have time for this, though. Okay, I gotta just get out of here. Too many mobs, not enough time. I need to find a lodestone. Ugh. 2 more unspent skill points. I'm gonna go ahead and spend those on the last level of heal. And I'm going to upgrade my dash to be a bit quicker and a bit stronger. Alright, on to the next vault. Okay, we got a village room. It's a little bit different challenge, but there is a challenge to do here. I definitely wasn't strong enough before to do them, but I feel like I might be good enough now. This is definitely very similar to the dungeons, but I don't think it's quite the same structure. A little bit... I don't know what's different between this and the dungeons. What's the difference? But they just start making things up. It seems like these challenge rooms have a bunch of different mobs, and then the dungeons focus on one kind of mob. Either way, both of them have a ton of loot, so that's all I really care about. The dungeons are usually tucked around corners, kind of... Oh, there we go. Challenging difficulty. Gotta do it, gotta do it. Oh. What? Withers? Oh, they're not withers. I'm confused. Are they just skeletons? Just super strong skeletons. Oh god, they're in my ass. I just gotta start exploring, gotta find out if there's an archive in here. This kind of looks like a pretty big one, so I'm hoping that there is. Maybe back here. That one? I think that's one. Oh man, that's a chunky guy. Alright, I think this is think this is an archive. Yep, definitely an archive. Sweet. Summon a level 3 hatred totem. What? Pacifist bottle effect hatred totem. What? I'm so confused what happened. Can't interact with it anymore. Take it with me? Alright, we did it though. We did it. Oh. And that is going to complete our archives quest. Giving me another pog. Let's go. Our next quest is to build a modifier workbench. Something I did not know existed. But this tool is going to let me put specific prefixes and suffixes onto my gear. I bet it's going to cost a lot to do that, but we'll see once we get there. The recipe for it's actually pretty cheap. I mostly just need a Vault Artisan Station, but that's not too expensive either. Let's throw that all together. And I'll throw it over here on this side. I'm not married to anything on my boots as far as the prefixes and suffixes go. Let's see if I can go ahead and remove one of the prefixes in the Artisan Station. I'm going to take one nullifying focus, and that'll remove one random modifier. We'll see what happens. And we got an empty prefix slot. Perfect. Take that back to the workbench. And boom. We got +4 armor. All right, that's awesome. Nice. Sweet. That was actually pretty huge. Altogether, that was 10% extra armor. Oh, this is a good tool. I like this a lot. Next up, we need to make a wardrobe, which is going to let me hot swap between sets of armor. Most expensive part of that's going to be the block of vault diamonds, but at this point for me, not too bad. Put all those together and wardrobe. Okay, so basically we can just put a different set of gear into here, including trinkets and extra items and all that, and then we can switch from one side to the other. Next, we need to build a skill altar. Okay, so the skill altar seems similar to the wardrobe, except you can store abilities and talents. Oh my god, 3 black chromatic steel? That's so much. Last one was so cheap. Why is this so expensive? Okay, that should be everything. There we go. We got the skill altar. I feel like this is a decent, just sort of baseline build, but I don't think I'm going to change my build anyways, but we'll go ahead and save it in. Honestly, I don't have much interest in using that. I'm sure there's going to be a point where I do want it and it'll come in handy, but for right now, I like the build that I have and I don't see myself changing it anytime soon. Now we got to make a transmogrification table. I know what this one does. All of the different styles of armor, once we build a transmogrification table, we can change it into anything that we've unlocked. We can decide exactly how we want to look. Although, I don't mind the way I look right now. Alright, simple recipe. Toss it down. I'm going to change the style of my helmet. Kind of like the wolf one. Horns maybe. Hell duck. Shadow King might be good. Let's go with the wolf. Oh, it's a full face mask. I thought it was just going to sit on top of my head like the fox one. Oh, that's actually really cool. I like that a lot. See if I have any blank runes. Oh, I do 4. Nice. And now we got rid of that enchantment glint. Oh, I actually really like the way this looks. Okay, that one is done. And the next is about catalysts. Catalysts add modifiers to vaults. It can change the amount of chests of different types that are in there. It can change the types of mobs. It can add curses and buffs and all kinds of different stuff. So to apply a catalyst to a crystal, we need an infusion table. Which again, not too expensive for the recipe here. There we go. Got the catalyst infusion table. All right, so we need to take catalyst fragments. And I think we put them together. Yes, to make a catalyst. Now that I have the catalyst, I need something to infuse it with. And that is going to be Mystical Essence. The Mystical Essence recipe is a little expensive, but it's not too bad. The Dreamstones are kind of rare, but I'm sure they're going to be much more common as I level up more and more. Now going over to the catalyst infusion table, throw those both in there, and boom, does it automatically. So this catalyst, when applied to a crystal, is going to add living, meaning there's going to be more living chests throughout the vault, and then some sort of random negative modifier. Throw them together, and boom. It still just says random negative modifier, so I'm guessing it'll just show me once I open the vault, whatever it is. I got a lot done in today's session, and with all of the looting, I think I have enough knowledge to unlock Create, but that's going to have to wait until the next episode. I'll see you guys then.